Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and this is set number 77001, Sonic's Campfire Clash from the LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog theme. This set contains 177 pieces, 1 minifigure, and will retail for $19.99 in the US when it officially releases on January 1st, 2025. This set was gifted to me for review by the LEGO group through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but all opinions expressed in this video are my own. If you missed it, I already reviewed the other 2 LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog sets releasing in January 2025, so you can go check out those reviews on my channel after this video. But now, with all that being said, let's get into this review. So I guess we'll start off with this build because it's the namesake of the set. It's the little campfire that it comes with, and I mean, yep, this is cute. I really don't have a ton to say about it. I mean, I like the way the campfire is built. It has a little Chaos Emerald in the middle, which is fun to get to collect. Every single set this wave does have 1 Chaos Emerald hidden in it, and it's not like the Chaos Emeralds are like super unique pieces. They are just the standard LEGO gem piece in different colors. But hey, I mean, if you're trying to collect them all and you don't have them all yet, yeah, it's definitely nice to get here. Then we just have a classic LEGO chair right here that can spin around, and of course Sonic can sit in the chair. He comes with this little marshmallow on a stick to roast over the campfire if you want. So yeah, I mean, it's cute. It's a nice little thing to have on display, but I don't have, like, particularly strong feelings about it. Then we have 2 different brick-built robots for Sonic to fight. First up, we have this one, the Gun Beetle. And I think it looks fairly good. It's about everything I could want from this figure. I appreciate that it actually has, like, a little stand to hold it in the air, and then, like, this turret can be angled up and down if you want. The use of this piece on the back is pretty creative. It's like a rounded window piece. I think that's a smart inclusion. So yeah, it's good. I don't have a ton more to say about it, though. And then we also have a Gun Hunter, which is this tiny little posable robot. Its arms connect to mini ball joints, same thing with the legs, same thing with the feet. So there's a little bit more to do with this one because you can actually get some dynamic action out of it. My favorite part is probably the fact that there's a waist joint because that's just surprising to see in something so small, but opens up even more posing possibilities. And then we have a clip on one hand to hold an accessory, maybe the Chaos Emerald, and then the other hand of course has like a turret or a gun. And then on the very back there's this little basket to hold the turtle that comes in this set, and this turtle is called a Tocky. It's one of the little animals that come in all the LEGO Sonic sets, and this is like one of the rarer ones. It only came in 2 sets previously, both of which were slightly on the bigger end of things. So this is by far the cheapest way to get this guy now, so that's a plus, I guess. But it's not like actually new or anything. And then the set comes with these 3 little rings. That of course makes sense for LEGO Sonic. He collects rings, so here's rings for him to collect. Nothing too crazy going on there. Now you might be looking at this and thinking, huh, for a $20 set, there really isn't much here. Well, that's because we haven't gotten into the main build of this set, but the main build is not really a main build. Because the largest part of this set is this, the Speed Sphere launcher. Now, if you've never seen this before, these come in pretty much every single LEGO Sonic set. Not everyone, occasionally will get a set without it, but more sets have this than don't have this. It's got this thing at the front called a Speed Sphere, which you can open up and it can fit a minifigure inside. So I pose Sonic like he's running, sort of slide him in right there, and then close it up around him, load him into the launcher, and then if you push down on this yellow piece, he'll sort of launch out to make it look like he's running really fast. That was me pushing it lightly. Let's try a little bit harder. Yeah, there we go. So I do think it's fun this is included. I think, in general, the Speed Sphere is a good play feature. The thing is, this is a $20 set, and this feels like most of the value. And the issue with the Speed Spheres are, they're exactly the same in every single set. They've had some slight variations over the years, but very, very minor. The original version was printed on this piece, but for some reason they got rid of that this year. And then in exactly 1 set, they changed up the colors of this. But aside from that, I'm pretty sure every other set they've been exactly identical. And the only difference between this and like the standard old one is the use of the unprinted yellow piece right here, as opposed to the one with the star print. And that just feels so lame to me that, like, this is what makes up the bulk of the value. And, like, on the one hand, I get it. This is sort of meant to be a LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog starter set. Those Wave 1 sets are probably retiring at some point soon, so they want to have a cheap Speed Sphere launcher that comes with Sonic on shelves. So this becomes the new starter set. And for those purposes, I think it's fine, but it also feels like it kind of punishes existing fans of the theme because, yeah, you're being charged $20 for something you already have so many of. But clearly they want to give existing fans something because the Sonic minifigure in the set is new. But I feel like the rest of the set does not do nearly enough to generate the value to make this feel worth it unless this is your first LEGO Sonic set ever and you don't plan on getting any others. But I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video. I guess I could show you how the Speed Sphere interacts with the other builds of this set. It's very simple. You can line up the coins and have Sonic try to hit them to sort of like collect them. Oop, I jumped over him that time. At point blank, I didn't think I'd have an issue, but I guess I did. Let's try that again a little bit lighter. There we go. And that is definitely fun, don't get me wrong. It's just something that other sets already do. Or alternatively, you could try to knock over the robots in this set. There we go. So I do like this, I just hate that it takes up so much of the set. I wish there was more beyond it in the package. But yeah, as I said, I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. For now, let's take a look at the minifigure that comes in the set, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts on everything. Here's the one and only minifigure in this set, of course Sonic himself, and for the first time ever, LEGO Sonic actually has eyelids. In the past, we've gotten LEGO Sonic figures where he's like winking, but his pupil is winking and his eye is still completely open. But no, it looks like they figured out how to print eyelids here, which is pretty cool to finally see. So yes, this is an all-new expression for him where he's angry, which again is something I don't think we've seen before in the theme. I do really like that LEGO Sonic gives us different expressions in different sets, because it helps the characters feel more alive despite the fact that they can't have alternate faces. Aside from that though, this is just the same Sonic figure from the first wave, which I do think is very good. He's got the dual molded legs, the side leg printing, very simple torso print, but of course that makes sense, he's a cartoon character, some printed quills in the back as well as his little tail, and then yes, he still does use the LEGO Dimensions head mold, which is very, very good for him. Great minifigure and easily the most desirable part of this set. It's just a question of, is this minifigure worth $20? And I don't necessarily think so. So overall, what are my thoughts on this set? I feel so mixed on this one, but I do think it might be the worst LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog set. I do understand its purpose as a starter set, but even with that in mind, I either wish it cost less or contained more. Like if there was a second minifigure in this set, maybe a cheaper way to get tails, that would be awesome. Or a more substantial build that feels like bigger than the Speed Sphere launcher, because it's just weird to me that that feels like 75% of the set. The new Sonic minifigure is cool, but he just doesn't feel worth this price, so this set's probably going to go on sale at some point, so if you really want this minifigure, you could probably wait for that. I don't expect him to cost much less than $20 at Bricklink, though, because no one's going to want to part out this set, because it barely comes with anything. They also could have made the Speed Sphere launcher like something new in terms of color. Like, it is technically new, but the new part is they just got rid of the printing, which just makes it worse than the old versions. I don't know, I just feel like they did very little to make this set feel worth it for existing fans. If you already have LEGO Sonic sets, this set has maybe $5 to $10 worth of value. And even if you're a new fan, this set's only really good if this is going to be the only set you get. If you get a bigger set that comes with the Speed Sphere launcher at literally any point, then this one kind of just feels irrelevant in the collection. Again, the minifigure is great, and the enemy builds are fun, but that's about it, and that's not a $20 value. So I don't know, like, I'm an advocate for small sets, and I am happy that small Sonic sets exist on shelves now. This is what, tied for the smallest set with that Shadow set from last year? I think that was 20, or was that 15? I don't know, but regardless, given what this set actually contains, I really think like $10 or $15 would have been a lot better for it. 10 would have been absolutely perfect, like that is a great starter set for people just getting into the theme, but for existing fans it's not like a ton of money to spend to still get the set. And 15 would have been okay, I still feel like that's a little high given that the bulk of the build is the Speed Sphere launcher, but it's more forgivable than 20. At $20 I just don't really see a point. The set feels like it lacks a lot of identity, which is a real shame. I definitely want to see more small sets from this theme, and I think the other two sets of this wave are really good and on the smaller end, but yeah, this one, not the way to do it. But of course, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, go check out my other January 2025 LEGO Sonic reviews up right now on my channel. But as for this one, I think that's about all I have to say, so thanks for watching everybody, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.